Delegate, position 36. I'm Dr. Alan McCarthy. I'm from Chesapeake City, Maryland. I am a current member of the Cecil County Council. I am a newcomer to politics, and I've spent most of my life as a veterinarian, that's 35 to 40 years, and as a small business owner. I guess you could say I'm familiar with politics because I've seen a few horses from behind. Seriously though, I'm not a professional politician. I'm just a taxpayer like you, and I'm fed up with what I see. I'm fed up with the never-ending taxes put on us by Annapolis. I'm fed up with the anti-business climate in our state that kills jobs and the local economy, and specifically on the Eastern Shore. I am fed up with the fact that the voices of Cecil County and other counties in this district are not being heard in Annapolis. One of the biggest concerns of our local communities that have been dumped on us by Annapolis over the last few years is the savings, basically the cost of teachers' pensions would have been placed on the tax. Okay?
Yeah, fine, turn back around.
Okay. That have been placed on us by the state of Maryland. Maryland is completely unable to balance their own budget, so in order to do such, they put the revenues back on the counties, and in Cecil County specifically, it's between $3 and $4 million a year. We can blame this on Governor O'Malley for the teacher tax on us, but before pushing through his effort to basically balance his budget, he got the idea from other delegates and senators in the 36th district, specifically E.J. Pipkin and Delegate Smeagol. Thanks to them, they have pushed these pension problems onto the citizens of Cecil County. All of us suffered through the past winter, and the potholes everywhere and the roads are already falling apart. Thanks to Annapolis taking away 90% of the state highway user funds. I hope that everyone understands what I'm saying, and if you don't, I'll gladly explain it later on. As this is going on, our monies received by the states, by the taxes we pay, have gone down 90%, leaving us in a position where we really no longer have the taxes to pay for this. Where did these monies go? The monies that we used to receive back from the state have now gone to the suburban counties of Washington, D.C. and also Baltimore to basically pay for their subways and their interconnectors. We get nothing. To add insult to injury, the O'Malley administration raised the gas tax last year, and we still don't get our fair share to the upper shore. To fix the bridges and the roads, even though our citizens have to drive long distances to work and pay a lot of gas taxes. And when it comes down to the final vote on the House of Delegates on the gas tax, our delegate in this region didn't even show up to vote no. I hope that you understand what I'm saying. Did not even show up to vote no. When I was in the Army, being AWOL would basically land you in a brig. But that was the only vote that it didn't show up for. Over 190 votes on the roll call, our delegate did not show up for. We need a voice in Annapolis that will listen to the residents of Cecil County, Kent County, Caroline, and Queen Anne's, and bring their concerns to the state government in an effective and forceful way, not by shouting and standing in front of Baltimore TV cameras. We need someone who can get down and get things done. Thank you. I have only been a councilman for 2 years, but I've already worked behind the scenes with state agencies, federal agencies, county governments, local governments to get things done. One example being, I've been very involved in resolving the Pierce Creek dredge containment problems that polluted wells in the Earlville area. We have worked closely in the solution to resolve these issues. Mr. Zhang is very well at this. That will bring clean and palatable water to these residents at no expense to them. This began with community meetings which started in January of 2013. It's been roughly 16 months that we've been working at this, and we're nearing the end of the original propositions. I've also worked closely with the Clean Chesapeake Coalition. This is a coalition of 8 counties right now and growing. which is basically trying to identify and come to reasonable, respectable conversations to basically clean up the Chesapeake Bay in a very purposeful way. Probably trillions of dollars have been spent over the last 50 years to clean up the Chesapeake Bay, and as we speak, it's dirtier now than it's ever been. So what we're going to do is we are going to work with state and federal peoples, pay attention to the real problem of the pollution, which is basically behind the Chesapeake or the Conowingo Dam, the sediment that's released there. And what we want to do is basically dredge that area, contain the nutrients, phosphorus, nitrogen, and the sediments which are there. We have spent lots and lots of money, and any time they open the gates, this stuff just pours through and contaminates, as anybody in this area would know, having been a boater. Finally, if I'm elected to the 36th district, I will continue to work with other representatives in counties and delegate distributions in the coalition to bring common sense to our policies. All we want is a cleaner bay and are willing to pitch in to help, but not willing to throw local money away and ignore the impact of the dam on the region's water quality. Tonight, I'm asking for your help to get out the message of our campaign to bring a common sense voice to Annapolis. I am someone who's not afraid to roll up my sleeves and do the hard work to find solutions to our problems, not just shout a lot and fail to show up when it counts. It's important to be there. I've not missed a day of the legislation in Cecil County since I've been here. I need your votes on June 24th. The primary Republican thing, and send a message, and the messenger, being me, to Annapolis. The primary will determine who speaks for you for the next 4 years, and I respectfully ask for your votes, your support, and your help. Thank you.